All right, fellas, there's a very simple reason why you struggle so much to build an elite level physique. It's not discipline, it's not your workout split, it's not even probably your diet. There's a reason why you're too afraid to start the business you want to start and put any skin in the game. There's a reason why you have an aversion to approaching women that you've been eyeing up for the last year. And yet you see other guys doing exactly what you want to do. You see them ferociously winning in every single category of life. And you watch from the sidelines and you blame it on motivation, workout splits, genetics, environment, and it has nothing to do with any of those things. And once you understand this very simple concept, everything will start to make a little bit more sense. And if you actually take action and apply these things, your life can literally change 180. You need to understand that the reason you feel so lost, you have no drive in the morning, you just feel like you can't push as hard as everyone else, is because your brain is biologically not wired for the current status quo, for today's environments, for the normalities of society. See, modern society has completely removed discomfort from your life. When was the last time you actually had to? It was a matter of survival. Do something challenging and stick to it for a long time without knowing if you were going to succeed. Probably never in your life. Everything is given to you. Your food, your shelter, you go to a job and you don't even care what the outcome of the company is. You literally go there to sit at a desk and get a paycheck. Until you understand how to rewire your brain to enjoy discomfort, then nothing is ever going to change because you're always going to hit a wall and give up. Try a little bit, lack consistency. Blame it on X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to explain to you guys how you can actually implement this, understand it, and start seeing your life change pretty quickly here. And the thing is fitness is the foundation of it. Once you rewire your brain, your body will start to change. And then that'll start carrying over to those other aspects I mentioned earlier. But you need to understand that humans evolved in a way that every single day was a struggle without knowing if you were going to see the next day. And this is the biggest problem. This is why modern men feel so lost. It used to be very simple. You needed a goal. You needed to put in effort towards that goal. You needed to come up with problems or run into problems and be able to solve them. And you needed consequences for fucking up. It used to be you either hunt food or you die. You either build a shelter or you freeze to death. Or you get dehydrated. You either move locations because another tribe's trying to hunt you down or you're literally dead. It used to be very simple. And you used to not even think, oh, but how long is it going to take for us to get the catch? How long is it going to take us to build a house? You weren't thinking that because all you knew was, if I don't do this, I will literally die. And now you got to look at your own life right now, drifting, doing the same thing every day, not feeling fulfilled in any single part of your life, feeling frustrated about your current existence, the way you look, the way you think, your own self-belief or lack thereof. Is that worse than death? To me, it is. You're experiencing life on the hardest difficulty possible with your own brain attacking you. Your brain is wired in a way that challenges normal. Pushing yourself into uncomfortable positions is normal. Feeling discomfort is good. This is how you actually grow. And as a man, this is how you stay fulfilled. This is how you wake up in the morning with unlimited energy. This is how you keep winning. And this is what builds your character or your identity. Is because you're constantly putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. But if you're always comfortable, that means you're never pushing any boundaries. You're staying the exact same. And stagnation is probably one of the worst things you could do as a man. Because you are going to be depressed regardless. If I give you $100 million right now and you did not do a single thing for the rest of your life, you never push past your comfort zone in any manner, you would still be depressed regardless of how many zeros are in your bank account. And so there's something I call the challenge feedback loop, which actually helps you not only understand the way your brain is wired, so when you're going through this process in the beginning when it is difficult, you actually know what is going to result of it. You know you're going to get that carrot on the stick and be rewarded. So let's go over it. Number one, you need to set a meaningful goal that is actually going to have a tangible outcome. You want to get in shape, you want to lose fat, okay, you're going to be more attractive, you're going to get more respect in social situations, there's going to be more opportunities for you. You need to struggle towards it. That is what makes a goal meaningful or valuable. Everything in life you want as a man, the beautiful woman, the successful business, the freedom, the great physique, all these things take consistent years of struggle to acquire. The man who gets the beautiful woman, who's super elegant, classy, and not many men have access to, do you think he just woke up one day and got it? No, he built his character up to a point where she was amazed when she met him. The business or the freedom, you guys, everyone says they want freedom as a man. Freedom is earned through struggling for decades to build a life where you can take time off. The physique you want is years away. An elite level physique is years of doing the exact same thing over and over again and consistently pushing yourself. Struggle is the core of this framework. So number one, you need to have a meaningful goal with a tangible outcome. Number two, you need to struggle consistently to achieve it. Number three is overcoming resistance and actually problem solving. This is absolutely key for this. This is how you actually learn and become more skilled. This is how you understand the problems better. There's going to be times when you are dieting where you have to do 12,000 steps. You have to go train legs. Then you have to go do a full 12-hour shift. That is part of the process. But again, when there is short supply and high demand, just like an aesthetic physique, not many people have them. Everyone wants one. That's what makes it valuable. You have to go through the things that stops other people from being able to achieve it. And you need to understand the problem better. Learn how to adapt. Learn how to change your plan when life gets busier. Then you earn the reward. And this is what helps you shift your identity, and that's number 5. Number 4 is pretty simple. You earn the reward. Great, okay. But number 5 is what builds that new character. And then guess what you need to do? Set another goal. You need to be constantly in a state of motion. And every single goal you achieve, every single reward you get creates momentum. So every single time you set a new goal, now you have the experiences you got from the last challenge, the last goal you tried to achieve. And now you take maybe one piece of the puzzle from that, something you learned along the way when you were overcoming resistance or solving that problem, and you apply it to the next problem. That's exactly what I did with my physique, and then I applied what I learned through my consistency of 14 years with my physique into my business. And I realized if I just work harder than everyone, if I work harder, I think about it more, I obsess over it, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to reach X amount per month, or I'm going to get this many clients faster than anyone else because I am more obsessed. That was the approach I took to my physique, and that's what I applied to my business. And this is what I mean by momentum. And this is how you build your character, because you'll be able to start applying this to small things. Learning a language, playing chess, whatever it may be. And this is what makes you an interesting man. This is how you become multidimensional. But you need to get really good and overcome that first initial discomfort in one goal. And your physique is the easiest one. It's the lowest hanging fruit. Here's the biggest problem and the biggest thing you're going to struggle with, and that you probably currently struggle with without knowing it, is that the modern world, the status quo, has completely removed this loop. You don't have to worry about where your food's coming from. Your bi-weekly paycheck's coming out, and it's just enough for you to survive. When you think about your problems, you can just turn on Netflix and avoid it or play video games. When was the last time you actually had to put in consistent effort that was extremely difficult to learn something new to get a reward? Probably not in a very long time if you actually start thinking about it. And now your brain has lost the ability to tolerate discomfort, to even want to problem solve, because there is no reason to. It's not necessarily your fault you don't know this. It's just the way technology has advanced. You could feel any amount of challenge or discomfort and just go do something easy. Just be a social recluse, sit inside all day, play video games, whatever it may be. And this is why so many guys struggle to get lean, because all the comfortable things that you get from the modern world, sleeping in, eating junk food, quick dopamine, watching porn, playing video games, are all completely against what getting in shape is all about, which is literally putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, forcing discomfort on yourself and challenging yourself every single time you step in the gym is what is going to produce results. And it's not that you're weak. It's not that you're stupid. It's not that you lack some special ability. Just challenge is foreign to you. So what I recommend to every single one of you is face challenges head on. Look for discomfort. And I don't mean go be David Goggins, get up at 5 a.m. and do a mile run or whatever, 24 miles or whatever the hell he does. But think about that the next time you don't feel like going to the gym after you've done a full day of work. Think about that the next time you feel like you're too tired or, oh, I'm hungry today, I'm going to eat some more food. Think about where you're currently at and how frustrated you are with your current physique, your current life. And think about how mentally weak your brain is. And you procrastinate on all these things as well. How many times have you been waiting, saying, oh, I'm going to get in shape soon. Oh, I'm going to start at the beginning of this month. Or I'm going to try for a little bit and then you give up. You have no urgency in your life, but you don't realize how long's gone by and you've looked the exact same, or you don't like the way you look, or you don't like the outcome you're getting from who you currently are, but you're not doing the things to change it. You're not being consistent enough. You're not actually putting in real effort. So many guys say they want things, but they're never doing anything about it. And it honestly drives me insane. Because literally one decision, just getting rid of that hesitation before you actually do something completely changes everything. Literally will change the trajectory of your life. It'll be a butterfly effect. Because you will finally get into the challenge feedback loop and start seeing the rewards. And then you start actually getting addicted to it because it's exciting. You're actually feeling real dopamine from challenges, from problem solving, from becoming better, and then you see the outcomes on a daily basis. And this is why getting lean is the lowest hanging fruit to having a better life. And I say this all the time because it's going against exactly what modern society is. You have to do everything that modern society stops you from doing. You have to delay gratification. You have to do something for months and months on end. That's difficult, where your brain is literally telling you to eat that food. Your brain is telling you to rest. And you're doing the exact opposite. Because you know the reward will be worth it. And it's so rare in today's society. Being lean makes you so rare that that's why it's valuable. That's why you get the respect. That's why you get more attractive. Because only 1% really have it. And the best part about this is once you do it with your physique, now everything's easy. I see this all the time with guys I work with. They get in shape for the first time, literally 6 months, completely change the way they look. They have an aesthetic physique. Zay, one of my clients, is probably the best example of this. Literally went from never going to the gym ever before to 6 months building an aesthetic, lean physique with a good amount of muscle because he was dialed in the entire way because he had enough. He was only 20 years old when he started this. He just turned 21. Now he's not only improved his clientele at his barbershop, he started his own business, already getting clients because every single task now is easy to him. He understands the feedback loop. So now it's just as simple as picking something you want to succeed at and doing it. That's literally all it comes down to because you've learned how to overcome resilience. You've learned that you have to put effort in from building the physique. Now you just apply the same principles to literally everything. And now it's like, what the fuck have I been doing this whole time? So if you guys are in this position where you're like, I've been trying to go to the gym, I've been telling myself, oh, I'm going to start X, Y, and Z. There's so many guys I talk to in this position, and it really does frustrate me because it's honestly pathetic. And frustrating for me because I know if you just make the decision to actually commit to it and you are ready to make this transformation and go through evolution purgatory where it's difficult in the beginning, where you feel lonely, where you break off from your old identity. Leave it all behind. Change the people you hang out with. Start looking to be around people that improve you. Yeah, you're going to have less friends, but you're going to have real ones that actually want you to succeed, not hold you back. You're going to start changing your daily habits and doing uncomfortable things, putting yourself in uncomfortable scenarios. Your whole life changes after that. But so many guys think the perfect time is coming. Oh, I'll wait till the new year. Oh, I'll wait till summer. It's all a fucking lie because they never start. I'm telling you guys right now, the people that message me and say they're going to start in X amount of days never do it. They never come back around. They never end up actually making any fucking change in their life. And they look the exact same. They feel the same. So if you guys are serious about this, you need to just accept that comfort is your enemy. And you need to head face discomfort head on, go all in. And if you guys are ready to make this transformation and you're serious about it, you're serious about actually getting the framework set up, having your lifestyle completely redesigned in a way that not only is working you towards your goal, but it amplifies every single interaction you have on a daily basis, and you actually have self-belief for once in your life. Follow me on Instagram at Brasai and DM me the word ready. We'll talk about how we can do this for you exactly like we did for Zay and so many other guys.